One of my followers recommended this to me, saying that it was a great mouse trap. And I have been looking for something that could help me with the mice on the farm, because I raise a lot of chicks, and the chicks make quite a mess with their chick feed, and that attracts rodents. And with my main coop, I have a treadle feeder, which works great to keep out rodents, including squirrels and rabbits. I haven't had any issues with anything getting into the chicken feed because of that treadle feeder, and that works great, but my baby chicks are not heavy enough to activate the treadle step to open up the feeder. So I have to supply chick feed in a chick feeder, which is open to the chicks as well as to rodent populations. So I needed to come up with another option for getting mice off of my farm. But honestly, I was struggling with finding the right mouse trap, because I didn't want to put out poison and have that potentially harm one of my farm animals. I didn't want to put out a trap that one of my farm animals could get hurt by. So I needed something that was safe. I also didn't want a trap that would only trap one rodent at a time and have to continuously be removing rodents from the farm. So when one of my followers commented that this was a great mouse trap, I did some research, I looked into it, and I was like, wow, how did I not come across this before in my research? When he recommended it, after checking it out, I ordered it. It just came in today, so I want to share that with you. Here it is. It's called the Flip and Slide Mouse Trap. I'm really excited to try this. I just need to put this cover on top of a 5-gallon bucket, screw it on top, and set up the little ramp so that the mice can climb up the ramp and can come up here, where I'm going to put some peanut butter and sunflower seeds stuck to the lid of this. And when they step onto the black floor here, this flips, and it'll flip the mouse into the bucket when they go to eat the peanut butter. It just seems like a really good concept. Seems like it's going to be a really great mousetrap, and I love the fact that you can catch the mice in the bucket. I am excited to try this. I like that it doesn't seem like it would be harmful to my chickens. I do plan to set this up at night in the chick coop. So when I put the chicks away in the coop, I'm going to set this up so that I can catch any mice overnight. And then I will take it out of the chick coop during the day. I don't know that the chicks would climb up this ladder, and I don't think they could get stuck in the bucket, but I wouldn't want to take the chance. So I'm just going to be setting this up at night, and then I'll make a video with some results, let you guys know if this works here at Just One More Story Farm. I really hope that this is going to help me in my war against mice. They are really cute. I just don't want them here on the farm eating the chickpeas. And I just want to put it out there that I do read all of my followers' comments down in the comment box, and I try to get back to everybody in a timely manner. And I truly appreciate all the responses that you leave me, all the encouragements and kind words. Truly, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. This week we've been working on our rooster coop to get it ready for the rooster chicks that we're going to be moving out of the chick coop and into the rooster coop. But they are outgrowing that chick coop now at this point. They are about 13 weeks old, and with 16 roosters, it's just too much. I'm just starting to see the beginning signs of a little bit of territorialness between them, and so I want to split them up. 8 in the chick coop, 8 out here, 8 and 8, and just to give them a bit more space. And I am hoping to continue to find homes for all 16 roosters. I'll show you what we did inside. We got all of the tin put on the sides. We had all of this leftover metal roofing left, so we used that to make a wind barrier on the back there. And then inside, Okay. Inside the chick coop, we set up this roosting bar for them, and we just put brackets to attach it to the side walls. So it's a nice 8-foot length roost here, so that way all 8 of them can roost on here with 1 foot of roost space each. And then also, if they would prefer to roost on the sunny side, they do have a branch here that they can roost on. One side of the rooster coop has the covered side and the other half is open to the sky. So I really hope that they like it. And Sven, what are you doing in the rooster coop? So I really hope that they like it, and they're going to be able to have fresh grass every day. We'll be able to move this to fresh grass, and they can find all the bugs that they want in here. All right, puppies, this is not a doggy coop, it's a rooster coop. Come on. Thank you. So the roosters are 3 months old now, and in my experience with these roosters, yes, they are a docile breed, being Buff Orpingtons, but when they start going through their hormonal changes as teenagers, they do start to fight, and they do have to get separated, and I have to figure out the groups that work best with each other based on their personalities. So it can get a little bit tricky when they're going through their hormonal changes. I do my best to find them individual farms to go to protect other hens and be used for breeding purposes. But considering this time around, it's not 8 roosters that I have to find homes for, it's 16. I am trying to think ahead about what I'm going to do with all of these roosters if I cannot find good homes for them. Because realistically, I cannot keep 16 roosters on our farm long term, because ultimately roosters are very territorial, and as they mature they will fight with each other, and it can get pretty intense between roosters. So I have been mentally preparing myself for the potential that I may have to use my roosters as a meat source if I cannot find homes for them. And that weighs heavy on my heart, because I would love them to live long, happy, fulfilling lives on a farm. That is my first choice for them. But there's only so many farms that are willing to take on roosters, and realistically each farm can only have so many roosters without having fighting going on. And I do eat chicken. I love eating chicken. I get it from the grocery store. So I have been continuing to do my research and learning about sustainable homesteading and raising your own meat and processing that meat, all of those things that I am considering, that if I can't find homes for them, then that is a potential food source for our family if we chose to take that route. There have certainly been offers from others to purchase the birds to be used for meat purposes. That is an option as well if I didn't personally want to take their life. So it's options that I am weighing out. The last time that I went to the grocery store, I was actually looking to purchase chicken breasts, and there were signs where all of the chicken was that was referring to chicken shortages and there being a cap on how much chicken you could purchase. And so that also got me thinking about the roosters that I have here on the farm. With poultry shortages in grocery stores and supply and demand problems, maybe now is the time to learn how to raise animals for meat and to do the processing ourselves. It's going to be a hard mindset shift. It's just going to be hard emotionally, because when you raise the animals with the intention of providing them with a great home and finding them a great home to live out their life, doing what they love, which is protecting hens, breeding with hens, and just enjoying farm life. It's just definitely hard for me to wrap my head around the whole concept of using these particular roosters for a meat source, just because I hatched them with the intention of providing them with a great home for these 3 months and finding them a great home to live out their life on a farm. But no matter what decision we make concerning these roosters, in the meantime, they will continue to live their life here, enjoying the grass and all the bugs they can find, and hopefully not too much quarreling between each other while we try to find homes for each of them. And if it comes to the point where we have to make a decision on whether to process them or offer them for sale to someone else who wants to process them, that is something we are going to have to emotionally get through. It just feels totally different purchasing a chicken from a grocery store and having that for dinner than processing your own chicken that you've raised from a chick. I do appreciate the life that's sacrificed in either situation. It definitely feels different when it's chicks that you've raised. But I also feel like it would feel different like if I ordered meat breed chicks specifically to raise them for meat. I feel like emotionally I would process that differently than these Buff Orpingtons that I've been raising. But that's farm life, learning as we go and constantly striving to learn more about farming and the best ways to take care of our animals and learn new things and be as sustainable as possible. And I appreciate you coming on this journey with us. You all have helped inspire and encourage me in my farming endeavors, and I love sharing my farm experiences with you and hearing about your farm experiences and continuing to grow together and build this community. So thank you for all of your support. These roosters sure are great.